can't help writing in rhyme. I do it all the time. Rhymes sneak into my texts unbidden, or if they're not there or they're too well hidden, their absence clangs like a bell, and I feel compelled to get them in somewhere. Bear, care, dare, hair. Repair, despair, it's not fair, there's no escape. Tape, rape, rape. I rhyme almost against my will. I'd sort of like to possess more literary skill, to master assonance or a line alliteration, to make words sing for themselves in impassioned poetic creations that paint pictures for the ears and leave imprints like kisses on the soul. Has English language so defined my brain? I think in rhymes and words that sound the same. Like Shakespeare's ghost so haunts our linguistic psyche, we cannot escape da-dum, 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 da-dee. Think of the crafted tales of childhood. A mouse took a stroll in a deep dark wood. Lovely books to help children grow. Oh help! Oh no! It's a Gruffalo! We use rhyme to teach sounds and literacy, phonetics and the ABC. We try to teach kids right from wrong by means of rhyme, rhythm and song. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy and wise. Rhyme's a nice device to show the ear and mind the way, but can verse ever be more than sonic, phonic, verbal play? Somehow it doesn't pass for literature of high class, and when the going gets tough and we deal with adult stuff, we're supposed to leave the rhymes aside. Well, I tried. I really did. When I had the need to write a poem about my mother's death, I tried to avoid rhyming. I didn't succeed. Is it wrong to rhyme about death? Does it trivialise so much pain to turn it into a verbal game like our childhood nursery rhymes? Well, kids deal with tough stuff too sometimes. My son had lost 2 grandparents before he was 4. He still asks, "Where's Pappy? Why don't we see Nanny anymore?" He was in the house with me when my mother died. I was giving him his breakfast when I should have been by her side. Of course, he wanted to know what was going on and where she'd gone. I was advised not to euphemize. Don't say she's flown to the sky, she's gone away, because that leaves him to believe that she could come back someday. And if that's the worst he ever lives, he's a lucky boy indeed. If I could pray, I'd thank any relevant deity every day that we don't live in a war zone, where sending children across the sea is a safer option than staying at home. And you know, a lot of poems are written about war. I studied the poets of the Great War in my high school English class. The power of their words had me weeping over my homework tasks. Alan Seeger had a rendezvous with death, and he was not afraid neither to die nor to rhyme it with breath. Wilfred Owen, in his Anthem for Doomed Youth, "What passing bells for these who die as cattle." He sought to show the truth of the horrors faced by fighting men, battling misplaced patriotism armed only with his pen. So death is a part of life, and as such can receive the rhyming treatment. No stress about pentameters and other such poetic feat. Just go with the flow and write what you know and talk about how you feel. Who cares one jot if it rhymes or not, as long as we're keeping it real.